also an author, wrote a book titled I Made It, How Not Achieving Your Dream Can Lead to Ultimate Success. Right? So it's kind of a twist on some folks thinking that, you know, you grow up, you think about what you want to be, right? And then you achieve it, boom, you're good. You made it. Or you think about what you want to be and you don't achieve it, then what? Right? So I was at that point as a aspiring NFL football player, Division I player, rated number 6 in the country, at cornerback and all that good stuff. I was projected first round pick, and I tore my knee up and sprained ball in April 14th, 1993, 2 days after my 21st birthday. Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday. And my whole world kind of like changed after that. Fortunately, I was able to get my master's degree and go into education and become a principal. Met my wife when I was in graduate school, and we have him. I also have 25-year-old twin daughters. They'll be 26 in May. And 2 grandchildren. I got a granddaughter. She is Kendall. She is 4. And my grandson Chase is 1. So I know you're saying, he looks way too good to be a grandfather.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I am, right? And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So what we want to do, you guys, first I want to just, talk about bullying, and I know we all have some knowledge of it, so it's really not a conversation where we're learning anything new for the most part, maybe. We're just going to talk about some things and help deal with some things and hopefully be a positive influence when we all leave here. Okay? So the first thing is, in the total scope of bullying, are you guys cold? A little bit. I get cold when the wind blows, you hear me? I heard, not the style, we'll get into that. There's 3, there's a bystander, not a victim, what they call. Because a victim is hopeless, right? A victim has no strength, no way of in this amount of time we got together, we're gonna try to break down each of those things, each of those components, and then see. Because I as a life coach, I'm a non-certified psychologist, right? So I help people get into their minds, help people figure things out for themselves, not necessarily give people answers or help people solve their problems. Right? Everything you need is in you. You know, sometimes when you talk to somebody and it's kind of like, I never thought of it like that. After you hear yourself say it, okay? That's what life coaching is about, and that's what we're going to try to infuse in here as well. So, what I want you to do right now is reflect on a time where either you were the target or you witnessed bullying. All right? And as you think about that, think about how did you respond. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple minutes. Think about a time where either you were the victim of bullying or you witnessed bullying. And how did you respond at that time? All right, take 60 seconds. Think about that. I can deal with it though. I can deal. All right? Now, later on we're going to come back to that. Okay? So hold on to that thought. Because later on we're going to ask, how would you respond now? Okay? Later on we'll get back to that and we'll share up. So, First activity we want to do, guys, is it's called like a 60-second turn and talk. 60-second turn and talk. So it's real quick. All right, two different people. So you want to probably turn to the person on the left or your right. If someone turns to somebody else, you turn to the other person. All right, and then we'll go to somebody else. Okay. First thing. What is the definition of bullying? What's the definition of bullying?
Take it over.
All right, 60 seconds turn to two different people. 60 seconds, go. Okay, so I'm gonna have to talk to each other. So we don't stand up.
You're targeting their camera. You're targeting someone for like
You say the management in any type of way, by social, by mentally doing it, any type of way like that, physically.
30 seconds, we're gonna turn and talk to someone else. All right, turn and talk to someone else. You don't have to sit down, you guys can move if you want to. 60 seconds, go.
Alright, so my definition of bullying is just taking the weaknesses of one's character and trying to exploiting it and making a bad light. Never trying to help anything, but really trying to destroy them because themselves.
Physical, emotional, or mental, or the entertainment of yourself.
30 seconds, we come share out.
Doing it because you feel bad or something, and doing it in any type of way.
I ain't too cool.
Yeah, some people in that kind of voice.
10 seconds, we come on back.
I am too.
All right, now, as we share out, and thank you guys for your enthusiasm with that. As we share out, I don't want to hear what you said. I want you to share out what someone else said. All right, anyway. Great. What's your name again?
Kirsten.
Kirsten. I'm bad with names, so I'm going to ask you guys this throughout the whole hour.
Tamia said bullying is like degrading somebody.
Okay, degrading someone. Very good. Who else? Yes, ma'am.
Alexis.
Alexis.
Brianna said that bullying is a form of harassment that is verbal, mental, emotional, physical.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
For me, I came to the conclusion that bullying is pretty much prey on the weak and talking about somebody else's insecurities to build yourself up because you're insecure and sad about something.
Excellent, excellent. Anyone else? All right. The technical definition is exposed repeatedly over time to physical, verbal, and or social forms of intimidation on the part of a more physically or socially powerful individual or group. You're listening and you'll say, well, that's a lot of big words to say somebody who got more juice pick on somebody who don't. And they keep doing it. Right? That's what it's about. Okay, you said basically, right? Break it down. Okay, so when you get to college, you get the big old textbooks and the big old words, just break them down. All right, to the simplest form. Okay? Now, here's some examples. What are some examples? I think some of you guys were getting off into that. We don't have to share that out, but what are some examples of
Cyberbullying.
cyberbullying? What else?
Verbal bullying.
Verbal, what else?
Physical.
What would be physical bullying? Okay. All right. Put somebody in lockers and stuff like that, right? Or push them in the shower and turn the water on.
Emotional.
Right. So we got teasing. All right. Exclusion. Exclusion. Okay, that's one that kind of gets missed. So if what's your name? So Tamia broke up with
Casey.
Casey.
I knew it.
You knew that already? See, I just felt that. I felt that, right? Casey is mad, right? Casey's a football player. Okay? He's popular. He's mad because she kind of dumped him. But what is he going to do? I dumped her. And she started talking to my friend. What's your name?
Eric.
She started talking to Eric. Right? So now y'all like, okay, well, that was his boy. That was his homie. That was his homeboy. How you gonna talk? So what y'all gonna start doing now? Because y'all cool with both of them. What y'all gonna start doing now?
Being in between.
Huh?
Being in between.
Being in between, but what you gonna do to her? Because now y'all think she foul.
Stop
Stop talking to her, right? You gonna shun her. She come over to the lunch table, girl gone. Make themselves look a little better or feel a little better. Or maybe they don't, or maybe they're expressing their insecurities. Because I can't just tell you, that's a nice sweater, or I love your hair. I might put on it. No, it's not nice at all, right? But I don't know how to express that, right? Because, what's your name?
Maya.
Maya gonna say, well, as when I was younger, Vance, you too black.
Aww.
I did it, that's how I felt. Right? That's how I felt. Until Michael Jordan, but we'll get back to that. Sonny, and lastly, that gets off into the cyberbullying is what?
Rejection.
Not rejection, but malicious rumors.
Ooh.
Huh?
Okay? Some of y'all like, ooh, Ooh, right? That's a big one, right? Malicious rumors. Okay? Now, I'm getting off topic because I feel the energy, so I'm really appreciative. But malicious rumors. So if I start a rumor like this here in this room, okay, is it as bad as if I start a rumor in this room like this? What's worse?
Social media.
Huh?
The second one.
The second one. What's the second one?
Social media.
Absolutely. Why is it worse?
Because
Everybody can see it.
Everybody. Everybody. Right? Everybody. Even the one that don't even talk to anybody will read that and know, oh yeah, that's the girl right there. That's her right there, y'all. Right? Don't even know her. Don't even talk to nobody themselves, but they read that because they follow everybody, right? That's the one. Right? Make her feel bad, okay? Now, because you guys are so smart, I already know you know the term cyberbullying. So if I say raise your hand, I'm sure everybody will raise their hands, right? Okay. Now, do you consider these types of interactions to be a form of bullying? Why or why not? Okay. A form of bullying, why or why not? If so, what's the severity? If not, why isn't it? Okay. 60 seconds, right? 60 seconds. Turn and talk to somebody. Go. You consider these types of interactions to be a form of bullying? Why or why not? Interaction. The interactions, you decide. You decide what interactions. How can I interact in cyberbullying? How am I interacting? What's my interaction? What is my
Can I have
interaction?
a type of like example just so I know it's only when I'm at friends?
Same thing?
You just want to shot.
Let me see. The interaction would be, it would be right. Make me think. So maybe interaction would be reading. Interaction could be posting. Right? Interaction. Right?
Definitely posting or like commenting or
Everybody can see it.
pretty much doing anything.
30 seconds.
If you're like scrolling and you accidentally, that's a lot different than like going to someone's page and you don't start drama.
Wow, I walk right up to a person like, why did you put this on? Yeah.
All right, 60 seconds. Turn. Talk to someone else. Share.
Yeah.
The limit for recording is 20 minutes.